Hi, hello, this is Charlie Jose and you're watching again another episode of UpStreamCharlie. In today's episode, we will be doing some unboxing and slide testing of the T&G TG515. The TG515 is a portable wireless stereo Bluetooth speaker from T&G, the T&G brand. As we all know, T&G creates and develops affordable speakers, and they're sold in Lazada and they're also sold in Shopee. But in this case, we buy it at the Lazada flagship store of T&G. Okay, without further ado, I'm going to show to you the TG515. So this is the box. So before we proceed in doing some unboxing, I'm going to read some technical specs for you. So the TG515 from T&G, the Bluetooth is 5.0 version. It has a built-in mic if you want to use it for phone calls. It has a 1200 milliamp battery. The playtime is around 2 to 3 hours. And the charging time is around 3 to 4 hours. The speakers, it has two 3-watt speakers. So, dalawang 3-watt speakers. Meron siya. Plus, meron rin siyang diaphragm or exhaust sa likod at the back. And the unit size is around, or the dimension is 206 by 56 by 89 millimeters. Okay, and the weight 393 grams. Okay, the weight is around 393 grams. It comes in 4 colors. You'll have the black, gray, red, and also the blue. Okay, question mark on the TWS function. So without further ado, let's do some unboxing. This is what I like, the plastic cover. So let's reveal the product. Okay, so this is the TG515 from T&G. You could buy it from the T&G flagship store in Lazada. Okay. First impressions. Okay. It has a plastic speaker grill. It has an exhaust in front, diaphragm. It has also an exhaust or diaphragm at the back. And on top you will see your usual, which is the mode, the plus minus to skip files, and also to increase or decrease the sound volume, and also the pause and play there. Okay, so it's ABS plastic and it's coated with some silicone also on the back and also on the sides. Plus it has a sling, so in case you want to listen inside of the bathroom, you could hang it anywhere in the bathroom. Okay, so since it has some silicone covering all around, including the grill and also at the back and on the bottom and at the top, it means that it has some splash proof, but we don't have the actual data to what point is the splash proof. So we don't have the IPX rating for this one. It's not included in the manual or in the product description in Lazada, unfortunately. So let's put it just minor splashes. You know, yun wisik-wisik or konting tubig malagyan. So I guess it won't damage the unit, or it won't damage the speaker. So at the back, your usual suspects of ins and outs. You have your USB port for the USB stick, and then you got your power port. You got your aux cable, and you got your TF port, or your SD card reader port. Okay, so this is the power. Okay. So let's turn on the TG-515.
Bluetooth mode.
Okay, let's increase the volume. Let's turn it off and then turn it on.
Bluetooth mode.
It has a voice prompt, as you have witnessed. So it also has a volume limiter. So if you want to increase in the maximum volume, it has a tone to establish that you have reached the maximum volume. Okay, but question is, what if you reduce the sound? It doesn't. Oh, it also has a sound prompt telling you that you have reached 0 volume. So let's increase it again. Okay, so we've reached the maximum volume. Let's press on the mode.
FM mode.
Let's press
Bluetooth
the mode.
mode.
We got the Bluetooth.
FM mode.
Okay.
Bluetooth mode.
Okay. By the way, if you plan to use this, if you plan to use the radio, just please plug in the USB. Okay, use the USB cord or cable to use it as your antenna. Okay, but I don't use my Bluetooth speakers for radio listening. If I want to listen to radio, I'll buy a radio, or I listen to my radio unit. Okay, whether if it's FM or AM, which I barely do these days because I watch a lot of YouTube shows or any online streaming shows. Okay, like Netflix. Okay, so what else? I guess it's time for more testing. So the testing would be sound testing. So for you out there who's watching, wherever you are, I know you like to hear some bass music. So we're gonna test some bass music for this. So here we go. Okay, what's my thoughts for the TG515? Before we proceed, I bought the TG515 at the T&G flagship store in Lazada. At that time of purchase, I managed to buy it at 299 pesos. Okay, and the current price is 293 pesos, so around 6 pesos of savings, plus delivery around 41.50. Well, I'm in Metro Manila, so my delivery is 41.50. I don't know about the other places in the Philippines. Okay, with regards to the bass, I cannot find, I cannot hear the super bass. I'm contemplating why it doesn't have a super bass, since it has a 3-watt speaker. 3-watt speaker. I'm gonna tell you why I can't. Maybe it's because of the 2 diaphragms. It's just escaping too much, and it's not producing the super bass that we want to hear. Okay, the boom boom boom. I've been playing trap wolves music, no copyright music, for several speakers already, and I know when there's the heavy bass that's coming. But the bass for the TG515 is a little bit tame, and it's not that heavy. Okay, compared to the TG505, like this one, we've already did a review on this a couple of weeks ago, and you should try to check that video, because this one only has one 3-watt speaker and one diaphragm or exhaust at the back, but it produces very good bass. Okay, another one that creates a good bass at a much lower, of almost the same price point, is the TG-113A. You could check that also. We already did a review on that. And that baby can also do heavy bass. Now, considering that this one has two 3-watt speakers, and this one only has one 3-watt speaker, and this one has a better bass than this one. I'm not saying that this one doesn't have a bass. It just has a nice bass, okay? So it doesn't have the the bass that I want to hear for those my viewers who are bass crazy, and I'm already infected with your bass craziness. So I cannot find the bass here, okay? The heavy bass. Basically, that's all. Overall, if you like this, it's still a buy if you want this type of design. You know, some people just buy it for the design and not the total sound experience. It's nice looking, by the way. I'm not saying it's bad. You just have to remove this if you don't plan to hang it. You know, if you're not going to travel, you just set it aside and display it in your room or display it in your office. Okay, just buy another color for the office. They also have the gray, the light gray, which is also good. It's like almost having dirty white and black. Okay, the black is also very good, nice looking. Okay, so I guess that's it. So this is Charlie Jose, thanking you for watching this video, and see you next week for another review. Bye bye.